children, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number 4 and it's the week beginning Monday the 26th of September. How are you? I hope that you are okay. Let's start with our routine. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Well, I can see that the minute hand, the long hand, is on the number 12. And I know that that means o'clock. I can also see that the short hand, that's the hour hand, is pointing towards the 12. Don't know if you can see, sort of hiding. Now I know then that it is, that's right, it's 12 o'clock. What else is on our board? Well, I can see the language of the month is still Makaton, because we're still in September. Not for long though. I know that that's going to be changed very, very soon. So you've got a couple more days to come down outside Mrs. Lee's office and have a look at all the Makaton signs. What's our Makaton sign of the week though? It has changed. Are you ready? Our Makaton sign of the week is sorry. You say sorry. Let's sign sorry. Sorry. Really easy. Sorry. You do it. Fabulous. Now, the reason Mrs. Lee wants to think about the word sorry is it's a really important word. And in a moment, Mrs. Lee is going to talk to you about a festival that is happening all over the world. Lots and lots of children are celebrating a festival, and it's about being a little bit like one of our Hertford heroes. Are you ready? Let's see who's coming up. Did you see? That's right, there was Reflective Rex. Now, Reflective Rex we use a lot at school, don't we? We use Reflective Rex to think about how we can make things better, how we can improve, how we can edit. But being reflective is a really good skill, children, in all of our work and play. So when we're outside at lunchtime and playtime, if maybe something goes wrong and you hurt somebody, you didn't mean to do it, what do you think you could say? Yes, that's right, you can say sorry. Now the festival I want to talk to you about is a Jewish festival. Lots and lots of books in our school that talk about the Jewish festival. It's a festival that is used at the start of the Jewish New Year. Now, you probably remember all the fireworks going off way, way, way back in January, a long, long time ago. And that was the start of the calendar year. Now, if you are a Jewish person, you also have a new start in September, and they call it Rosh Hashana. Can you say it? Rosh Hashana. Rosh Hashana is in September, October sort of time, and it's a time, 10 days actually, of thinking, reflecting about what you have been like as a Jewish person and thinking about how you can make it better. I always think you can make it better by saying sorry. Now, in these books that Mrs. Lee has got, it tells you about the Jewish festival, Rosh Hashana. It says, we look back at the mistakes we made last year and make resolutions for the year ahead. And something else. Ooh, what's Mrs. Lee got in her hands? Apple and some honey. Now, what do they taste like? Yummy. They're very sweet, aren't they? And it's one of the things that is eaten by Jewish people together at Rosh Hashana because they want things to be sweet. They want to be sweet themselves. They want to behave sweetly. I think that's such a lovely way to put it, isn't it? We want to be sweet to the people that are nearest to us, sweet to the people that are dearest to us. Do you think you could try to be sweet. Right, what else does it say in our books? Well, it says that in Rosh Hashana, it lasts for 10 days, as Mrs. Lee says. Oh, can you see this family here? They're sitting at the table. Some of them are wearing special clothes. And look, there's a pot right there with honey in it and some apples next door. They're eating their apples and honey, hoping that the new year that they're celebrating is going to be one of sweetness. Now, something also is heard. Have a little listen. Listen to this music. Yes, that music makes you want to dance, doesn't it? It's a bit like disco music. Now, let's listen to this piece of music. Gosh, did you hear that? Now, that was made by an instrument called a shofar. Now, the shofar is a horn. Look at that. We haven't got one in school. What a picture though. Now, when the Jewish people hear the shofar blown, they know that they must think about God. And they know it's a time maybe to go to the synagogue, which is a special place of worship. And it's a time to really think about how they've been behaving. And it's a new year, they want to be sweet, and maybe in the 10 days of Rosh Hashana, they might say the word sorry. They're going to think about how they can be kinder to people, how they can be, what was that word? What do the honey and apples make us think of? Being sweet. I wonder if this week you could be sweet. I wonder if you might use the word sorry if something goes wrong. Sometimes people find it hard to say sorry, but it's just a simple little word and it can make so much difference. I wonder if you could just practice doing the Makaton sign for me again. Sorry. So if when you're out and about on the playground or in school somewhere and something goes wrong or you make a mistake, the first thing you should say is, that's right, sorry. And then maybe it might make you think about what we've been learning about how Jewish people are celebrating Rosh Hashana at the moment, thinking about making a new start. You can make a new start whenever you want. Sometimes at the beginning of the week, Mrs. Lee thinks, right, it's a new start. I'm going to make sure that I eat really healthily this week. And sometimes by Wednesday, I make a mistake. So I say sorry to myself and I start again. I think, okay, I'm going to put the biscuits away and the chocolates away and the crisps away and I'm going to go back to eating healthy foods again. Sometimes Mrs. Lee comes to school and she's in a really grumpy mood. Oh dear, something's gone wrong. And I might be a little bit snappy. And then I think, oh, better go back, be a bit like Reflective Rex and go and find the person that I've been snappy to and say, sorry. And then I start again and I think, big deep breath in. Count 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go and find people and show them my happy smile. I wonder if you can try and be like me and I'll try and be like you. And then together we can all make Hertford Infant School a happy place to be. Right, children, well, thank you so much for listening. I haven't got a story this week, but I have got these non-fiction books Mrs. Lee's got that you can come and have a look at. I'll leave them just here. So at lunchtime when you come to eat your dinner, if you'd like to look and read about Rosh Hashana, please do that. Okay, shall we finish with our school prayer? Okay, remember, you can close your eyes, you can put your hands together, but you must join in with the words. Are we ready? Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Right, have a sweet week, children. Bye.